You think you know the INFJ personality type? Think again. We're about to delve into the lesser-known aspects of this mysterious personality. INFJs, the rarest of the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types, are often misunderstood due to their unique blend of traits. They are known for being insightful, able to understand and connect with others on a deep emotional level. Their empathy is unmatched, making them the perfect confidants. INFJs are also idealistic, always striving for a world that aligns with their strong sense of justice and morality. But what if we told you there's more to the INFJ than what meets the eye? That their empathy and idealism are just the tip of the iceberg, and beneath this noble exterior there's a darker side to the INFJ. Intrigued? We thought you might be. So let's unmask it, shall we? First up, the INFJ's relentless pursuit of perfection. This tendency is akin to the myth of Icarus, flying too close to the sun on wings of wax. It's no secret that INFJs have an innate desire to excel, to make the world a better place. But when this drive morphs into perfectionism, it can lead to a great deal of stress and create unrealistic expectations. Imagine a painter, an INFJ, tirelessly working on a masterpiece. Every brushstroke is meticulously planned, every color painstakingly chosen. The vision is clear, an artwork that will inspire, provoke, and stir the soul. But as the painter delves deeper into the project, the initial exhilaration begins to wane. The once vibrant colors seem dull, the composition flawed. Each stroke feels like a mistake, every detail an imperfection. The painter is caught in a loop of constant revisions, unable to see the beauty in the flaws, the perfection in the imperfections. This is the life of an INFJ plagued by perfectionism. They set incredibly high standards for themselves and others, often leading to disappointment when reality fails to meet their lofty ideals. It's like chasing a mirage, a vision of perfection that remains ever elusive. This can result in a constant feeling of inadequacy and dissatisfaction, a sense of never being good enough. The stress of perfectionism can also lead to physical and mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and burnout. It can hinder creativity, productivity, and overall happiness, turning the INFJ's world into a prison of their own making. However, it's important to remember that perfectionism isn't entirely negative. It can be a powerful motivator, pushing the INFJ to strive for excellence, to never settle for mediocrity. It's this very trait that often propels INFJs to achieve great things, to make a meaningful impact on the world. So perfectionism, a double-edged sword, can be a source of both achievement and torment for the INFJ. It's a delicate balance, a dance between striving for the best and accepting the beauty of imperfection. And that's the paradox of the INFJ personality, a ceaseless quest for an ideal world while navigating the complexities of the real one. Next, we tackle a touchy subject, INFJ's sensitivity to criticism. It's a trait that, while unassuming on the surface, can have significant repercussions on an INFJ's personal life and self-esteem. Let's delve into the heart of the matter. INFJs, being naturally introspective and intuitive, have a tendency to take criticism to heart. They often interpret it as a personal affront, an attack on their character or efforts. This is primarily due to their deep-seated desire for harmony and perfection. When these ideals are seemingly challenged, it can trigger a wave of self-doubt and distress. Imagine this scenario. Alex, an INFJ, presents an idea during a team meeting, only to have it critiqued by a colleague. While the colleague's intention might be to improve the idea, Alex perceives it as a personal failure. This instance might result in Alex questioning his competence, leading to a dip in self-esteem. It's a slippery slope from there. Alex might start avoiding such situations altogether, impacting not only his performance but also his relationships at work. However, it's important to note that this sensitivity isn't always a negative trait. It's a testament to the INFJ's commitment to their values and their strive for excellence. It's their way of ensuring that they're living up to their own high standards. It's just that sometimes, these standards can seem unattainably high, leading to undue stress and self-criticism. The key lies in understanding that criticism, more often than not, isn't personal. It's a tool for growth, a stepping stone towards improvement. For an INFJ, it's about learning to take criticism in stride, to utilize it as a catalyst for self-improvement rather than a trigger for self-doubt. So while it's true that INFJs may have a heightened sensitivity to criticism, it's not a defining trait. Rather, it's a facet of their personality that, when understood and managed properly, can actually be a powerful motivator. Criticism, even when constructive, can be a hard pill to swallow for the INFJ. But remember, every rose has its thorns. It's about learning to handle the thorns without losing sight of the beauty of the rose. Lastly, we delve into the INFJ's fortress, their intense need for privacy. This personality type is often perceived as a paradox. They are warm, empathetic, and approachable, yet they guard their inner world with a fortress-like intensity. They crave deep, meaningful connections, yet they often retreat into their own world, away from the scrutiny of others. It's a careful balance that can sometimes come across as aloofness or secrecy, but for INFJs, it's far from that. Let's picture a scenario with an INFJ named Alex. Alex is known for being an empathetic listener and a compassionate friend. However, when it comes to sharing his own feelings, he tends to be reserved. He's often the last one to open up about his personal life at social gatherings. His friends, puzzled by his aloofness, may feel that he's hiding something or being distant. But for Alex, it's about maintaining his emotional equilibrium and preserving his inner sanctum. This fortress of privacy is not built out of a desire to deceive or create distance, but rather, it serves as a protective shield. INFJs are deeply introspective and often need time alone to process their thoughts and feelings. They are highly sensitive to their environment and can easily become overwhelmed by too much social interaction. Their need for privacy allows them to recharge, reflect, and maintain their emotional balance. However, this propensity for privacy can sometimes create misunderstandings. It can be misinterpreted as aloofness or a lack of trust, which can strain relationships. It's essential to understand that for INFJs, privacy is a form of self-preservation. They value their relationships deeply and do not intentionally create distance. Instead, they seek a balance between their need for connection and their need for solitude. For the INFJ, privacy is not just desired, it's a necessity. Like a fortress that shields them from the world's noise and chaos, it allows them to stay true to their authentic selves. It's a complex dance between openness and retreat, connection and solitude, sharing and withholding. It's the fascinating paradox that is the INFJ personality. Understanding this can help us appreciate their uniqueness and navigate relationships with them more effectively. For the INFJ, privacy is not just desired, it's a necessity. Understanding these aspects is the first step. Now, how can an INFJ manage these traits? Let's delve into some strategies that can help INFJs handle their challenges and allow others to interact positively with them. Firstly, the INFJ's quest for perfection. While aiming for excellence is commendable, INFJs need to remember that perfection is an illusion and can be a source of unnecessary stress. They should strive to accept that making mistakes is part of the learning process. By redefining their view of perfection, they can turn this trait from a potential weakness into a strength. Next, we look at their sensitivity to criticism. INFJs should work on developing a thicker skin and understanding that constructive criticism is not a personal attack, but an opportunity for growth. They can practice receiving feedback with an open mind, focusing on the message rather than the delivery. This strategy not only helps them grow personally, but also enhances their relationships, fostering deeper connections. Now, onto their propensity for privacy. While it's entirely fine to value their privacy, INFJs should also realize the importance of opening up to others. They can work on sharing their thoughts and feelings with trusted individuals in their lives. This balance can help them maintain their cherished privacy while avoiding the perception of aloofness. For those interacting with INFJs, it's essential to understand their unique characteristics. Be patient with their pursuit of perfection, offer criticism gently and constructively, and respect their need for privacy. Remember, their intentions are often rooted in their deep care for others and their world. In essence, managing the dark side of an INFJ involves a balance. A balance between striving for excellence and accepting imperfections, between receiving criticism and maintaining self-esteem, and between preserving privacy and sharing with trusted ones. With understanding and strategy, the INFJ can navigate their dark side, turning potential weaknesses into strengths. By embracing these strategies, INFJs and those around them can foster a better understanding, leading to healthier relationships and personal growth. And isn't that what understanding our personalities is all about? So, there you have it, the unmasked INFJ, perfectionistic, sensitive to criticism, and fiercely private. We've delved into the depths of the INFJ persona, unearthing the lesser-known aspects of their personality. We've explored their relentless pursuit of perfection, their irrefutable sensitivity to criticism, and their seemingly impenetrable fortress of privacy. These traits, while presenting their own set of challenges, are also a testament to the INFJ's unwavering commitment, their deep-seated empathy, and their cherished independence. Understanding these aspects is essential not just for INFJs themselves, but for anyone interacting with them. It fosters empathy, encourages acceptance, and promotes healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, understanding is the key to acceptance and growth. Do you relate as an INFJ, or know someone who might? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of personalities.